Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka and welcome to my channel. Please support my channel by like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Esmeralda Richiez was a vibrant 16-year-old girl living in the Dominican Republic. Known for her bright smile and ambition, she was a beloved daughter, friend, and student. However, her promising life was cut tragically short, thrusting her into the center of a case that shocked the nation and brought to light serious issues concerning the safety and protection of minors. On the night of February 13, 2023, Esmeralda was reportedly in the company of several individuals, including her teacher John Kelly Martinez, and her cousin, who was a minor. The details of the evening remain murky, but it was later revealed that Esmeralda and her companions were traveling together in a vehicle. The night took a dark turn, leading to a series of events that culminated in Esmeralda's death. Esmeralda's body was found in her home under circumstances that initially suggested suicide. The discovery was made in the early hours of February 14, 2023. However, the nature of her injuries and the evidence at the scene quickly raised suspicions. Her family, friends, and community members were devastated, struggling to understand how such a tragedy could have occurred. The Dominican authorities launched an investigation into Esmeralda's death. Initial findings suggested inconsistencies with the suicide theory. Forensic evidence pointed to signs of physical trauma that were inconsistent with self-inflicted injuries. As investigators delved deeper, they discovered troubling details that indicated Esmeralda might have been sexually assaulted and then murdered to cover up the crime. John Kelly Martinez, Esmeralda's teacher, quickly became a central figure in the investigation. Martinez had a history of inappropriate behavior, and witnesses came forward with allegations of misconduct. Esmeralda's cousin, who was with her that night, also faced scrutiny. Martinez and the cousin were arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including sexual assault and murder. The arrest sent shockwaves through the community and ignited a firestorm of public outrage. The legal proceedings were closely monitored by the media, with every development fueling further public interest and anger. The prosecution presented a strong case, supported by forensic evidence and witness testimonies. Esmeralda's family, represented by determined legal advocates, sought justice for their daughter. During the trial, graphic details of the assault and subsequent cover-up emerged. The prosecution argued that Martinez had abused his position of power and trust, exploiting Esmeralda and then taking drastic measures to silence her. Esmeralda's case struck a chord with the Dominican public. Protests, vigils, and demonstrations were held across the country, demanding justice for Esmeralda and greater protections for minors. The case highlighted systemic issues within the educational and legal systems, prompting calls for widespread reforms. Advocacy groups and NGOs intensified their efforts to protect minors and support victims of abuse. The public demanded accountability, not only for the perpetrators but also for the institutions that allowed such abuses to occur. In a landmark ruling, Martinez was found guilty of all charges. The court sentenced him to a lengthy prison term, sending a clear message about the severity of his crimes. Esmeralda's cousin, who was also implicated, received a sentence appropriate to his level of involvement. The verdict was met with a mixture of relief and sorrow. While justice was served, nothing could bring back the vibrant young girl whose life had been so brutally taken. The tragic case of Esmeralda Richiez left an indelible mark on Dominican society. It sparked a national conversation about gender violence, the protection of minors, and the accountability of those in positions of authority. The public outcry led to increased support for victims of abuse and a push for legislative changes to ensure that perpetrators are swiftly and justly punished. Esmeralda's legacy lives on through the reforms and initiatives inspired by her story. Her case serves as a reminder of the critical importance of safeguarding young people and holding those who harm them accountable. Esmeralda Richiez's death was a profound tragedy that exposed deep flaws in societal and institutional structures meant to protect the vulnerable. Her story is a poignant reminder of the need for vigilance, justice, and reform. While her life was tragically cut short,